So, dann machen wir uns mal auf nach Tantal, würde ich sagen. Und da vorne müssen wir auch schon hin. Ulala. Ulala. Bist du klein. Ist auch ein bisschen größer. So. Ne, sind gleich groß. So. Ulala hat schon gehört. Freunde wollen nach Tantal reisen, nu? Und auf geht's. Schiffkapitän ist auch in Dolin. Hat ganz nasse Äuglein wegen Van Lanorn und mag deshalb Schiff nicht steuern. Olala hat deshalb als Ersatz eingesprungen. Ist zwar noch nie nach Tantal gefahren, aber wird sein Bestes geben. Wird schon irgendwie klappen mit Prinz Pon von Tantal an Bord. Wollen wir mal. Und Sauber.
Say, chum, which one do you fancy? Pyra or Mithra?
Zeke. You can't just ask someone... Anyway, they're the same person. I've never really thought of them separately.
Are you serious? But they're like totally different characters. Like, Mithra is jolly intense. And Pyra is just totally mellow, or, I don't know, what's the opposite of pushy?
On the outside, maybe. But Pyra's got a lot of backbone, too. She can be pretty stubborn.
Oh ja. Das kann
You
sie.
seem to understand them pretty deeply. Well, I suppose you are their driver.
Hey,
Yeah?
you're a prince from Tantal, aren't you, Zeke? Why were you in the Praetorium?
I mean, you can't just ask someone.
Oh, his old man kicked him out.
Oh, no, bad blade, bad. How long have you been standing there?
From about... Which one do you fancy?
Which one do you... That's the whole conversation.
As I was saying, my prince got disowned by his father. He spent all his time traveling the world for fun, instead of attending to his studies. Then bye!
It wasn't for fun. I was learning all about, society and international relations.
International relations, that what you call it?
Oi, can it you? What are you doing anyway? Dissing your own driver.
You guys crack me up.
I love him, really.
Oh. Anyway, he sounds tough. Zeke's dad, I mean.
Tantal is an isolationist society. Crossing its borders without leave is strictly forbidden. It's been that way for ages now.
Oh.
But you've seen how my prince here is. Couldn't stop himself leaving a few times, so he got chewed out and disowned. Back when he was 15 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Then the Praetor himself found him half dead on the ground one day and took him in. He made up that special envoy stuff.
And that's how you ended up in Indol. It all makes sense now. Oh, but wait. Is it safe for you to go back to Tantal then?
This time we've got official business from the Praetorium. It'll be fine. Probably. Besides,
Yeah?
Tantal is too ignorant of the outside world. It needs a wake-up call.
Sire, we have reached the designated coordinates. Please.
Right! Ready?
You betcha!
Huh?
Shut up and sit down, chum. This'll be great!
Na, was haben wir denn da?
My lord, Genbu has begun surfacing.
I am aware. It's Pandoria.
Then the prince...
Yes.
We have received reports that he made contact with the Aegis in Indol.
So after 500 years, he makes his move. Praetor Amalthus.
My lord?
We must act to protect our days of peace, even if they are a dream that cannot last.
Okay. Nice one. Wen haben wir denn da? Bist du Genbu? Oder wer ist Genbu, von dem die geglaubt haben?
Whoa. It's just like a bigger version of Turtus.
It's called Genbu.
Ah,
It's the same, like, Titan type as Uriah. Normally, it's submerged in the Cloud Sea.
Even in early fall, it can get pretty cold inside Tantal. Mind you don't freeze.
I really can't stand the cold.
I can provide my own warmth. You can stay close to me if you like.
Me as well.
You guys are pretty handy to have around.
Well, it is our trademark, right?
Essentially.
Aren't you going to be cold like that, Shellhead?
I'm used to it. I'll be dandy.
He's naturally dense. It's good insulation.
Oh, makes sense.
Stop encouraging her, gang of bullies!
ja. Schneelandschaft. Königreich Tantal. Neuer Level in Ticker Ticker. Ja, das müssten wir auch mal endlich spielen. Drückt mich da irgendwie immer vor. Mal hier irgendwas? Sieht nicht so aus. Genbus Hafen. 1000. Wow. Okay. Ah. Litaria-Feld. Okay, da sind wir noch keine Zähne drüber. Was ja auch irgendwie Sinn macht, dieser aktuelle Storybereich. Oh, bleib weg. Da drüben machen wir das Sammeln.
Come out, come out.
In my experience,
Wieso hat die eigentlich immer noch Level 1? Huch!
Hey, Nia? Do you... mind?
Come on, it's not so bad. You're just so warm. I can't help it.
It's a function of what's known as infrared radiation.
Gramps knows everything.
I'm not your personal heater, you know?
My lady.
If you desire warmth, why not take some from me? Miss Pyra seems to be in some distress.
No way. Your fur's all stiff and spiky with a cold. It'd be murder on my sensitive skin.
But, my lady...
Hey, is it just me, or are the ether lines really dim?
What is meaning of ether lines?
You know, those things. The glowing threads that run inside a titan.
That is the glow of pure ether coursing through the Titan's body. You can compare it to the bloodstream of a human.
You've got good eyes. Genbu has pretty bad circulation compared to other Titans. They say it's why we have a cold climate and awful crops.
So it's cold-blooded?
Call it what you like.
Ein Kaltblüter. Ich würde mal behaupten, da drüben müssen wir hin. So eine Vermutung. Denn da nichts zum Sammeln, oder was? Toll. War ja klar, wenn ich da unten lang laufe, dann ist das da oben. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was der Agro ist und was nicht.
Come out, come out.
Babelstein.
Hey, look what I found!
Congratulations.
Eine Banero-Ruin. Okay. Denn hier irgendwas? Kann mal diggen.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Okay. Ja, komm. Hier geht's darüber. Och, wo kommen denn die auf einmal her? Da können wir Dinge. So, ich hoffe, du bist brav hier.
What have we here?
Flora heals an aching soul.
Voll, das ist meins. Wieso habe ich die Vermutung, wir kommen da nicht ohne Fight durch? Wenn da oben ein Punkt ist, dann muss ich da ja irgendwie hinkommen. Ah, okay. Langweilig, dass das so einfach
Come
ist.
out, come out.
Flora heals an aching soul.
Na komm, mach schneller. Darüber. So, geht nur da lang. Oh. Oh, da haben wir noch was. Gibt es bei dem Teil da irgendwas?
What have we here?
Nope. Ist er brav? Doch, wo kommst denn du her? Ah, hier haben wir noch. Oh. Harmoniegespräch.
Come out, come out.
Oh, wow, war da viel drin.
Hey, Pandoria. Zeke's a rather unlucky guy, is he not? Isn't it difficult being his partner?
Oh, yes. That prince of mine, he's unlucky like you wouldn't believe. If there was an all-rest unluckiness championship, he'd win every time.
Kann ich so unterschreiben.
From the incidents I've witnessed alone, he's already been chased by rolling rocks, fallen off cliffs. He even fell into the cloud sea once, as I recall.
You ain't seen the half of it. When he's walking in the harbor, he's always getting bitten or smacked around the face by the Titan ships. Oh, this one time, he got caught in a blizzard, took shelter in a cave, and wound up surrounded by 100 Ignas. I could keep going for hours.
Well, I don't quite know how to react. Frankly, I'm impressed you're both still alive.
Ja, Dromach, ich glaube, das ist dann schon eher ein Wunder, dass die zwei überhaupt noch leben.
Yes, congratulations on surviving. Or should I say, my condolences.
Too far, Bridget. Too far. Still, I gotta admit, keeping an eye on my prince is a full-time job. You should try it yourself sometime. He drives me crazy.
Wie soll ich antworten? Aber du liebst ihn trotz allem, oder? Du klingst wie seine Mutter. Also zu einer Frau zu sagen, du klingst wie deine Mutter, ist eine ganz schlechte Idee. Das spreche ich aus eigener Erfahrung. Und sie hat ja vorhin gesagt, bei der Überfahrt hierher, aber sie liebt ihn trotzdem. Oder vielleicht gerade deswegen? Fragen wir doch mal nach.
But you love him all the same, yes?
Love? Where the hell you pulled that one out of?
Ah, yes, I see. You pretend to dislike him, while secretly harboring feelings.
Maybe it's time you should be more honest with yourself.
Oh, for the... You've got to be kidding me. You couldn't be more wrong.
There's no need to be shy, my dear. As a fellow Blade, I'll be happy to keep this just between us.
Quite so. We will keep your little secret from your beloved prince until such time as you see fit.
I'm trying to tell you. It's not like that.
Oh, you're so cute when you get embarrassed.
I quite agree.
Hey! Stop that! Don't you give me that knowing smile! Curse you, my prince, and your unlucky nature.
Harmoniegespräch. Der Fluch des Seekanators geführt. Den können wir jetzt sammeln.
What have we here?
So, ich fand das Gespräch putzig. Hier irgendwie alle so ein bisschen, ne? Dass die irgendwie Gefühle hegen.
Many amazing places in it. We discovered good place.
Oder die meisten zumindest. Wir haben ja auch hier schon in Torigos und so haben wir ja auch schon Klingen gesehen, ne? Oder Männer, die mit den Klingen als Mann und Frau leben. Scheint hier also gar nicht so abwegig zu sein. Na, gucken wir mal da an. Oh.
This is the very picture of the ancient civilizations I've read about.
It's a pretty classic look. You know the old land of Torna? They had a proud and noble civilization, rivaled only by Judicium at the time. But, whereas Judicium were the masters of biological arts, Tornans knew all there was to know about engineering. The proud blood of Torna runs in the veins of us Tantalese.
As there are people to pass it on to, civilization will endure. Knowledge is inherited, much like life itself.
Nice quote. You should write that down.
Thank you.
It's not that simple, though.
Huh?
You'll see.
Eigentlich wollte ich nur mit den Typen hier labern. Dies ist Teosur, die Hauptstadt von Tantal. Geschieht nicht oft, dass wir Besuch von außerhalb haben. Ich hoffe, ihr achtet auf euer Benehmen. Naja. Falls Prinz Ozyklyrus hier wieder auftaucht, bin ich angewiesen, auch sein Gefolge passieren zu lassen. Könnt ihr den nicht einfach Sieg nennen? Den kann man wenigstens aussprechen, den Namen. Ne? Momentan ist der Zugang zu Teosur jedem untersagt, der keine Sondergenehmigung vorweisen kann. Händler bekommen die am ehesten, sonstige Anträge werden nach langer Bearbeitungszeit meist abgelehnt. Okay. Dass wir kein Händler sind. Und so einen komischen Zettel dabei haben.
Hey, look what I found!
Congratulations.
Oder Theosoir oder wie auch immer man die Dinger mal ausspricht. Hammer.
The wind is my mate.
Poppy boosters engaged.
Echt jetzt? Dann halt nicht. Genau, wie sieht es denn bei uns eigentlich resoniertechnisch aus? Wieder ein paar Klingen. Wir haben 2 seltene. Und Ageons Kernkristall haben wir jetzt, okay. Okay, wir haben keine... Ich glaube, hier haben wir aber schon alles rausgenommen, ne? Diese Klinge kannst du... Wieso kann ich diese eine Klinge nicht entlassen? Hier haben wir noch eine Wind Only.
See you around.
Okay. Dann machen wir uns halt noch ein paar Klingen. Damit wir mehr Verstärker kriegen. Na komm schon. Das ist nicht die wir wollten. Braucht doch nur noch einen. Damit sie 3 Hilfspells hat. Die könnte jetzt ruhig mal so ein bisschen auf meiner Seite sein, ja? Nö. Ja. Nia braucht ganz dringend Angriff. Unbedingt. So. Insektenkunde, Insektenkunde.
Thanks for everything.
Insektenkunde brauchen wir nicht.
Goodbye.
Probiere mal's. Jetzt komm schon. Soll ich Daumen drücken? Nö. Das Daumen drücken half nix. Komm schon. Einen so einen ganz speziellen. Bist denn du?
I am Peru.
Die kenne ich ja noch gar nicht.
I swear this. I will uphold virtue wherever our path leads us.
Die sieht aber mehr nach Angriff aus.
Let us attend.
Okay, das war auch nicht, was wir wollten. Als Element altes Wissen. Oh, Ritterlichkeit. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Hey, das hat nicht geklappt. Nein, nicht modifizieren. Da war's. Schweraxt. Diesen Ball hat den Heal, ne? Das da. Okay, aber sonst... Ich könnte ihr Nimm noch mal geben. Wenn wir den Rest schon nicht hinkriegen. Weil Nimm hat, soweit ich weiß, wenn sie sich beim Rumlaufen... Nee, das ist Nimm. Fusionskombos heilen KP der Gruppe. Nee, das war was anderes. Okay, dann gebe ich ihr... Also... Ist ja gut, wir lassen sie ja schon.
You better report in then.
I got stronger!
Vertrauensstufe 33 von 100, wow.
This should be good.
Just leave the fighting to me.
I've still got a ways to go.
I'll take the support role.
Also das ist hier, wo je seltener die sind, desto langsamer steigt das Vertrauen wohl.
All done.
Yep.
There are subtle flavors.
Just wait till you see me fight now.
I can keep getting better.
Komm mal ein bisschen schneller.
Just wait till you see me fight now.
Ah. Das war falsch. Dahin, 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 dahin. Dahin. Dann wollten wir den da und dann wollten wir dann Nim zuweisen. Wow. Ja. Bald. Ja, Angriff wäre ja nice, aber dann geht echt die Crit Rate runter, ne? Okay, da haben wir Unstärke um 50. Machen wir mal den rein. ...318, aber halt Lockrate geht drastisch. Bei ihm geht's hoch und nochmal um 20% hoch. Machen wir da rein. Erhöht Geschick um 50. Erhöht maximale KP um 500. Der Schaden ist halt ein Witz, ne? Hm. Okay, hauen wir den rein. Hilft nichts, hauen wir den da rein. Ich habe ja vorhin laufend die Agro gezogen. Wie sieht's denn bei Bridget aus? Lockrate tut halt echt weh, wie die absackt, ne? ...136, kein Effekt. Hier ist halt 328, ne? Crit Rate dafür ein bisschen höher, hilft nichts, hau ich hier die mal rein. Hier hat gar nichts drin. Ups. Da müssten wir uns danach auch mal, glaube ich, damit auseinandersetzen. Ah, okidoki. Ups.
Whoa, that's a pretty lively market.
It's the black market.
Black market.
Tantal is so cold. There's precious little in the way of local produce to sell. Just look. All the regular shops are shuttered.
You're right. They're mostly empty.
Instead, folks pay ungodly prices for produce that's been smuggled in from other nations. And since it's the only thing keeping people from actually starving, the bigwigs just turn a blind eye.
So most of the agricultural production is wasted just surviving, and the country grows weak.
Exactly.
So even the wisdom of a proud ancient civilization cannot solve all problems.
Ancient civilization sounds good and all, but basically, this place is a giant museum with no tourists. That's not going to feed anyone.
Hört sich nicht so gut an. Ort, Elmusplatz. Erstmal, wie wir es immer machen. Einkaufen. Gemüseladen. Na, was hast du denn Schönes? Oh. What the fuck? Alter, wir sind pleite? Ups. Ich würde sagen, wir müssen nachher ganz dringend Bergungstauchen. Also, verdammte Idolnagas. Ich stehe kurz vor einem medizinischen Durchbruch, da lasse ich mir von denen doch nicht dazwischen funken. Nu, was ist? Huch, was wollt ihr von mir? Falls ihr es nicht bemerkt habt, ich bin ziemlich beschäftigt und habe keine Zeit, mich... Sekunde mal. Es befindet sich nicht rein zufällig ein Meister unter euch? Na sowas? Wieso habt ihr das nicht gleich gesagt? Hört mal, ich habe vielleicht genau den richtigen Job für euch. Nichts Kompliziertes, es wäre nur ein einfacher Botengang. Eine dicke Belohnung gäbe es obendrein. Also, was sagt ihr? Werdet ihr mir helfen? Hm? Na schön, vielleicht sollte ich etwas mehr ins Detail gehen. Ich forsche zurzeit an einer bestimmten Arznei. Streng geheim das Ganze. Falls mir die Herstellung dieses Tranks gelingt, werde ich damit den Leuten in ganz Alrest helfen können. Doch jetzt, kurz vor Beendigung meiner Forschung, scheint mir das Schicksal ein paar Steine in den Weg zu legen. Eine Gruppe Idolnagas hat sich dort bereit gemacht, wo eine der Hauptzutaten für den Trank wächst. Deshalb dachte ich mir, ihr könntet für mich den Ort von diesen Biestern säubern. Klingt recht simpel, oder? Nun lasst euch nicht lange bitten. Es ist immerhin für eine gute Sache. Okay. Hab Dank, ihr seid ein strahlendes Symbol der Hoffnung für uns alle. Hehehe, manche Leute sind einfach zu gutgläubig. Nein, ich habe nichts gesagt. Wie dem auch sei, zurück zu diesen lästigen Idolnagas. Die halten sich irgendwo bei den Kristallfeldern von Argan auf. Ich zähle auf euch und vergesst nicht, welch großen Dienst ihr der gesamten Welt damit erweist. Hehehe. Was führt die im Schilde, hä? Eventuell finden wir es irgendwann raus. Huch! Ulfric.
Finally. Calm.
That's not what I'd call it.
Is he okay?
I'd say he looks scared speechless.
No. I didn't.
Are you all right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm fine.
You looked like you were in a hurry. What's the rush?
Huh? Oh, crap, I forgot. There was an accident. I have to go get help.
An accident?
Near the Genbu Drifts. We do some mining there. There was a rockfall. People are trapped down in the tunnels. Rest of us tried to shift the rocks, but it was no use. So I ran to get help, but...
You need rocks moved?
The monster can talk!
Hey, relax.
Wolfric isn't a monster. He's a blade.
There is no cause for alarm.
He probably won't eat you. So settle down.
Does that mean you're drivers?
Yeah? So what?
This is great. You've got to help me.
I'll do it.
What? Why did he run off like that?
Wolfric, wait for us!
Is he heading for the mines?
It's not like we were going to refuse anyway. Come on, everyone, let's go.
Die kannte ich noch gar nicht. Machen wir mal als aktive Mission. Die kenne ich ja noch gar nicht. Okay. Komme ich hier vielleicht auf die harmlose Runde? Ah, okay. Wenn die natürlich wieder alle so runter. So, wir müssen in die Richtung nach unten. Einheit. Das Spiel lässt mich nicht. Bin ich jetzt aber voll uncool. Na gut, geh mal erst nach oben. Ewart heißt ja, okay. Na denn. Aber viel los ist hier nicht.
Hey, look what I found!
Congratulations.
We have been expecting you, Your Highness.
Yeah. Good to see you. Is the old man inside?
Indeed. He has been eagerly awaiting your return.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. Our moose will fly before that man welcomes me home. No need to coddle me, mate.
Apologies.
Any case, seems he knows we're coming. That'll save time.
Bin ich ja mal gespannt.
Could it be? Are you all right?
Yes. Tora?
Aha. Nämlich?
But why? It's true. I'll be able to produce own reserves of ether energy, but...
I'll explain later. For now, just do as I ask.
All right then. Leave it to Tora.
Die haben Geheimnisse vor uns. So, gehen wir mal weiter.
Aegis, I presume.
Okay.
Guards.
Was der Hell geht ab?
My lady.
What the hell is going on? Shellhead?
No idea! Stop this at once! Dad!
Rex!
Pyra! Let it go! Pyra! Pyra!
Stop this madness! What's going on? Rex and his lot haven't done anything!
We cannot afford to wait until they do, Zeke. The world must not be allowed to burn. The Aegis must be destroyed.
Oh, no, you don't. Dromac, let's get Rex out of there.
Roger.
The ether energy.
My lady!
Please do not resist. My goal is only to destroy the Aegis. I have no wish to take your lives also.
King Eulogimenos, I stand before you as a special envoy of Morardain. The Emperor sent me here himself. Do you realize what you are doing?
I am quite aware, and prepared to face the consequences.
Prepared?
What the hell, Alter? Darf ich den töten?
Why? Why do you have to bump Pyra off?
I see you still speak like a commoner.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't change the subject.
What if I told you I act for justice?
What are you trying to say?
You could say, I'm doing this for Ulrest.
Say what now?
Follow me.
This
is the legacy of our royal line.
You can't be serious! Why? Father, why?
It appears the flow of ether energy is being blocked off.
Damn it! While we're doing this, Pyra is... We have to do something!
There is no point, Rex. You're just wasting your strength.
Both the walls and floor are built to withstand great force. We cannot make a dent in them.
Let's calm down a bit, Rex. If we think calmly, we'll come up with something. Hey, you lot! Can you try to help us out here?
Your efforts are pointless. The way they built this place, it's essentially one giant stasis web.
Stasis web? Like those nets used in Torrigoth?
To lock drivers up together with their blades, and even leave us our weapons, they must have the utmost confidence. Perhaps we could break through given enough time, but by then it will be too late and the Aegis will be disposed of.
Disposed of? That's all the more reason you should give us a bloody hand.
I said it's pointless. We won't get anywhere. With brute force, that is.
Huh?
So what now, my prince?
This pisses me right off.
Say what?
I said I'm pissed off. Doing it for the world, my ass. How self-serving can you get?
How do you mean?
This country's strangling itself to death with its own web of lies and excuses. But just maybe our chum could break it free.
Rex could?
No faith, eh?
Hey, whatever. If you believe in him, my prince, I'm with you all the way.
That kid's heart is pure. Too pure for his own good sometimes. But isn't it our duty as adults to give him a little help with that?
Probably. You know, this is what I like about you.
This won't be easy.
Oh, quit it with your drama! When is anything ever easy for you?
Let's go.
Wird aber auch Zeit.
Okay, that should do it.
Preparations complete.
What's going on, Tora?
Oh, both drivers and blades. Use ether energy to deploy arts, yes?
You can skip the lecture, Tora. Everyone knows that.
But right now, friends cannot, yes?
Yeah. There's something about this room.
Oh, but Rex and friends forgetting one very important thing.
Hurry up, would you? Just spit it out, Furball.
Could be friends forgetting Poppy is artificial blade?
Why would we forget that? She's been with us all this time. Wait, I get it. Her ether furnace.
Rex correct. Thanks to friend Morag, Poppy now able to generate own supply of ether energy. Nothing barrier can do anything about.
Tora transfer crystal from Sword of Morag to Biter of Poppy. That crystal have enough energy stored for one use of arts. And Biter of Poppy use earth element. So, through synergy with fire element of Morag, power of arts is amplified.
If we hit it straight on, I doubt the door can withstand that.
Wait a minute. You stored energy in that crystal. How is that possible with a barrier?
Aha! Lady Morag has not used a single art since we arrived in this place.
What?
I had my suspicions ever since we entered the palace. So, I secretly asked Tora to refrain from using any arts either.
Oh, I see now. If our enemies knew Poppy retains her power inside the barrier, they would keep us on a tighter leash.
Exactly. Here goes. Step back.
Hold up! If you transferred the crystal from the sword, what will you fight with?
I can generate a new one from Bridget's core. Don't tell me you didn't know about that.
What?
Seriously, you don't even know how blade weapons work. Give me a break.
How would I know something like that? I've never lost or broken my weapon.
Then I suppose I cannot blame you.
Moving along then. Tora, Poppy, please.
With pleasure.
Was haben die vorher getuschelt?
Poppy power! Jet Biter!
We did it!
We the best!
You made quite some noise, too. It won't be long before the guards arrive.
Good point.
Lady Pyra was taken below. Mayhap somewhere beneath the palace?
Got it.
Da sind wir wieder. Ich glaube aber, das ist aktuell... Du Scheiße, jetzt haben wir hier Dingsbums, tralala. Ulrich. Ja, das sollten wir hinkriegen. Reisepunkt Empfangshalle, schön. Eile zum Ort des Vorfalls im Salmorspalt in Tantal. Nach oben. Okay, auf irgendeine Seite.
Open up! Opening protocol engaged!
It is good to dwell on the past from time to time.
Ja, okay. Dann war es halt doch der Weg. Huch.
No! We lost the upper hand!
Poppy QT operating at max power! Quick and hard!
Power spike! Ha! Stronghold! Gotcha!
Victory is within our grasp!
Mal, das zum Spiel jetzt?
Thanks for the support! Just give me the heads
I
up!
like it!
The enemy's element is
Aber daneben.
We can do it! The day is ours!
I like your attitude!
Alter, hörst du das mal? Der scheiß Glocken auf, ey.
Everyone's in sight!
We can do it!
Heavy hitter!
Rock! I am Rock! Always have been, always will be!
So hat er Blumse gemacht. Und mit Rock klappt das besser. Im Fighten.
Okay, time to take you
Oder?
down.
Der kommt auch halt dahin.
taught you?
Poppy QT operating at max
Why
power!
not? We should contemplate retreat. Giant size.
Should have made it!
Let us make use of it
Why
now!
not? My
Ah,
space
scheiße.
sword. My thoughts exactly.
It's useless to resist!
Yeah. Witness element is
The wind
Jetzt müssen wir uns da mal hinten hinstellen.
We shall not lose!
You can turn it around.
Alter.
Lay down!
Opportunity presents itself. Why not? Gotcha. We should contemplate side. Retreat. Don't give up on this stuff.
That can't be!
Wind.
Scatter shot!
So.
We shall not lose!
Gotcha.
This should do the trick!
Ah, Mann, jetzt hör doch mal der scheiß Glocken auf.
Just the ticking!
Wind smack.
Thanks for the support!
Sure.
So strong!
Hey, bessere haben wir nicht. Der Video.
Zeke, Pandoria.
Oh, what? We came all this way to bust you out. How inconsiderate.
You kept us waiting. Won't you get in trouble for helping us?
Ah, I'm the prodigal son anyhow. It can't get any worse.
Where's Pyra?
This way. Follow us.
Okidoki. Problem ist, er hat halt gar keine Klingen, ne? Okay, let's try it. Er wie auf der Schnauze kriegen können wir nicht.
Okay, time to take you down.
You can do it, Rex Rex! Pow pow! Cannon!
I will show you the true power! Cyclone smash!
It's useless to resist.
Jetless!
Gotcha!
Hit it, no!
With this breeze, shall we?
Ah, man, die mit dem scheiß Ding da.
It's useless to resist.
Why not?
Healing circle.
But how? Should have made it. Victory is
Johnny.
within our grasp.
Go into the
Should have made it.
My thoughts in
It's useless to resist.
Wing smash!
Here we go.
Wild side! We'll beat them with the power of Cyclone Smash!
The enemy seems to have anger.
Winning! This is where we prove ourselves!
Too slow.
Yes, no effect!
Didn't work. Oh, you can't do that.
Komm schon jetzt.
I spring spot.
Why not? Wing Smash!
Let us make use of our
Sure!
I am spent.
Your helmet makes for quite a snug berth, my boy.
It's not my fault if you fall out during battle, yeah?
Oh. Opa, bist wieder rausgefallen, ne?
Hey, look what I found.
Congratulations.
You're all mine.
Maschinensplitter, okay. Core Crystal. Ah.
And hit!
If only I was 500 years younger.
Get up over there. All right, Gramps?
Didn't work.
What the?
Cyclone Smash!
Just a ticket.
Wild Side!
My spirit sword. Let us make use
Like
of
your
it.
attitude!
This should do the trick.
I missed!
Ah, komm schon, hör doch mal auf mit dem Scheiß.
The enemy seems to have anger.
Ticket.
Eagle Eye spirit sword.
We shall not
Wing
lose.
Smash!
Defracted it. Dumbly, dumbly.
Go.
An old Simon. Time to
Blind spot. That's more like it.
Aber Rock ist halt immer im Weg, ne? Du siehst halt
We'll beat
nichts.
them with the power of friendship.
Das ist das Nervige an dem Vogel.
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
Just watch this, quietly.
Poppy QT.
Eagle
Sure.
Wicked arts.
Wild! Let's give them the full treatment.
Just give me the word.
Make the
Cyclone
secretary.
Smash!
Give the word.
For sure!
The day is out.
No effect.
Ah, hör da scheiß Glocken auf, ey.
Blind spot.
Why
With
don't
this
we get
breeze,
rid
shall
of
I?
Victory is within our
An
grasp.
opportunity. Sense it.
Victory is within our grasp.
The winds blow. Let us make use of it.
But how? The day is. But how?
Why not?
But
Also,
how?
ah, Mann jetzt. Man kann es auch echt übertreiben, ne?
Try some adventure.
Yeah! No one can stop us now.
Victory is within our grasp.
Bleib doch mal stehen, du Sack.
Cheers for that.
But how?
Wild Side!
With this breeze, shall I
The
serve you?
day is
No
out.
offense.
Do that.
Why not? Wing Smash!
We can do it.
Aqua break.
But how? What in the name?
Phew. I'm knackered. Can I ride on you for a while, Joe Mac?
Of course, my
Okay.
lady. That is what I am here for.
Braucht definitiv eine dritte Klinge. Einfache Lanze.
I made the A-team! Score!
Rück. Hey, der bombt echt gut. Glück um 50? Nehmen wir doch den mal. Oh. Eine Unterstützung und Raumkämpfer. Na gut, im Moment sind wir ja im Räumen. Probieren wir es. Ah, da sind wir wohl gleich wieder. Okay. Alles klar, Starbuck. Danke fürs Reinschauen.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Honestly though, chum, are you ever not getting scratched up?
Ever since Pyra gave me half a life force, and we swore to reach Elysium, things have been rough. But I'm actually glad. They feel like a sign of our bond, I guess. Something special we share as driver and blade.
Einen schönen Abend und gutes Nächtle, Starbuck. Danke fürs Reinschauen. Und bis zum nächsten Mal.
And hit!
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
So, mal gucken, ob das damit besser ist, ne?
Break 'em!
This mood is infectious.
Like your stronghold!
Shot!
Why not?
This should do the trick.
I missed!
Mann, das nervt so, ey.
The enemy's element is now
Everyone's getting psyched!
I'm getting fired up.
Stronghold!
But how?
Yeah! How? You beat them with the power of
Mann, jetzt! Auf mit der Scheiße!
So strong. Turret is very handy to have around.
True that. You made a great decoy.
Okay.
And hit!
War klar, dass die alle kommen.
I'm going all in.
Pow, pow! I would never this time.
Power
It's useless to resist.
Let us make use of it now.
Au! Hä? Alter, verarschen oder was?
I'm so stronghold.
We can do it.
Yeah!
We shall not lose.
Yeah!
Just a ticket through the trunk.
No effect. Yeah!
Sure you don't.
Heavy hitter.
The enemy's element is now
Name
Michael Bay.
Sonny. Let's do it.
We shall not lose within our grasp.
Just a ticket.
It's useless to resist.
Alter, Nia!
Look after Poppy for Tora.
Nia, keep it together.
Thanks.
So strong.
Hit my I won't sight.
It's getting tough.
Hallo?
Uh-oh.
Why
This is going to
here?
go downhill
Wieso hat der
really
den
fast.
aufgeweckt?
I'll bash you up proper next time, I swear.
Be wary not to push yourself too hard.
Ah. Rüber. So. Ein Effekt. Halt schon, ne? Die ist aber halt schon echt hoch, also. Probieren wir es halt mal so. Hatten der noch ab? Rüstung. Tantal Haferbrei. 20% Max HP Schadensbarriere.
Good choice. I have.
Als sie brauchen wir noch. Schaden.
This is delicious.
Hört sich doch schon mal gut an. Hey, try again. Du mal hierher, komm.
Bullseye! Hogging the glory, eh?
Great! Great team, my prince. Let's show them.
Yeah! Dynamic spark sword!
Just
Get
get
now.
now!
Let's do it!
We can do it!
Atmospheric
The
thunder!
enemy's element is now wind. Victory is within our grasp!
Up to speed.
Overload thunder beam!
Jaguar slash.
Let us make use of it now.
Klappte schon besser.
Hogging the glory, eh?
You and I make a great team, my prince. Let's show them.
Break! More?
Ja, wieso wieder alle auf mich, ey?
Dynamic spark
It's useless.
Alter, wieso hauen die mich denn alle?
Don't worry about it. Stratospheric thunder!
Yes.
Victory is within our
Ja, könnten wir mal alle auf einen Gegner hauen.
My dead body.
Now we're fighting
You
in
have my
unison.
thanks.
It's useless to resist. It's useless to resist.
Healing halo.
Right there.
The enemy's element is now
Please,
Don't slack now. Don't push them on.
Now.
Eagle
it's useless to resist.
Stratospheric thunder!
The enemy's element is
Useless
now
to resist.
Wie denn der? Oh,
Well done.
Lay down your arms.
Thunder beam!
We will not fall here.
Too slow.
It didn't connect. Pretty.
Get back!
Sure. You got it. Indeed.
What?
Break.
Ice break. Magnificent.
Yup!
Ruhe hier. Wasserknacken Stufe 2. Da schon mal wohin.
Where?
Strung up in some kind of restraint. Look ahead. An ether accelerator. I've seen one like it before in Old Torna. It certainly seems like they want us gone for good. So, if we cranked up the output and really focused it, we could probably manage one strike.
If the people here really are the descendants of the Tornans, then I have a message for them that I must pass on.
In that case, I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Mithra.
Okay.
He's here.
I apologize for this, noble Aegis. I have no personal grievance with you. However, for the sake of this world, you must be destroyed where you stand.
Is that truly your desire, Your Majesty?
I believe you desired the same thing yourself once. Is that not why you disappeared from history, along with Adam the hero? Begin.
Nicht gut.
Pyra!
Rex!
Wird schon besser.
The ether accelerator.
The what now?
It's a weapon from long ago, designed to use Genbu's ether energy for destruction. I never dreamed they'd fully restore it. My old man, he's gonna use it to kill Pyra. No matter how strong she is, there'd be no coming back from that.
In that case, we can't let him use it.
Wollen wir mal.
Hogging the glory, eh?
Oh, nicht immer auf mich, Mensch.
We can do it.
The enemy's element is now wind.
Don't get
Komm schon.
I'm really feeling it.
Lay down your arms. We're doing it within our reach.
The enemy's element is now wind.
It didn't connect.
Useless to
We got that.
We will not fall here.
Das sieht nicht gut aus für Morak.
Give us your blessing.
Komm schon.
It didn't connect. Raise. I feel the element of power.
Just give me the
And witness the power of God. The enemy's element is now wind.
I didn't connect. Sure, give them a moment's rest. I am come.
Komm, ist nicht der? Mach doch besser mal das Spiel, ey. Das war aber knapp. Ey Leute, baut keine Scheiße. Ich will den König töten. Darf ich den König töten?
There's too many of them.
Hurry, or Pyra's toast!
I know that. It's just...
Forgive me.
Damn it! Pyra!
I won't let you! It's not enough!
Poppy! Activate QT mode! Lift up from below!
Understood, Master Pawn.
Do it, Poppy!
Brainkopf. Ob das so gut für den Titan war?
It missed. They did it, Rex. They stopped it.
Yeah! Pyra!
500 years. For 500 years, we Tantalese have concealed the Omega Fetter. Do you know why? Our old homeland, Torna, was destroyed in the Aegis War. Our hero, Adam, also failed to return. You must understand, old Torna as a country was united around the hero. But our ancestors less so.
What are you saying? That we're not Adam's bloodline?
Precisely. In Torna, our family were just a cadet branch. We only gained our current position in the confusion of the war's aftermath.
But then, we're just a bunch of usurpers!
They were desperate times. We had no choice. The nation must continue at all costs.
Even if it meant claiming Adam's name?
With its guiding force gone, much blood was spilled in Torna. We did what had to be done to reunite it under the new banner of Tantal.
Legends of the hero who saved the world are deeply ingrained in people's hearts. And you used them for your own political agenda.
Even so, all was done in the name of saving the world from burning once more.
Don't you dare try and sugarcoat it. Short story is, they saw an opportunity to gain influence and they took it. Gah!
That is the way of the world.
Morardain could easily take a similar path.
Yes, we are in no position to condemn them outright.
So did this Adam guy really never return?
Indeed. The records indicate he went missing immediately after sealing away the Aegis. It is likely he simply perished during the journey home.
He didn't just go missing.
What did you say?
Pyra weiß wohl was.
Adam, he had foreseen everything. He knew what would happen to the people after the kingdom fell. But he chose not to return.
Adam left us of his own will. But why?
Hear me, my scions. I am Adam Origo. This day I seal the Aegis, away from the world. But this seal is not for eternity. In anticipation of the day that humanity becomes worthy of the Aegis's power, I entrust her to posterity. She is our hope. When mankind has matured and learned to live better lives, she will answer your call and return to you. Trusting that day will come, I leave my final wish to you.
Adam foresaw much confusion and hardship in the world ahead. And when I seemed unsure, he told me something. This is a trial. Is me sleeping a part of the trial?
That's right. It is a trial for us humans, one we must overcome ourselves. If we cannot do that, we don't deserve to live alongside you.
Live alongside?
To be honest, I still don't fully understand what he meant by that. Whether he simply meant the coexistence of humans and blades, or something more. But I think he made a difficult choice. For the sake of everyone's survival.
Wow. Ja, rot ist nie gut.
Your Majesty!
What is this?
It's Genbu! It's broken free of our control and started to dive into the clouds.
What? Are you certain?
Pandy!
Oh no!
What exactly is happening?
Could it be that blast?
What is he?
Tantal keeps Genbu under control using the Omega Theta. But firing the ether accelerator, it could have created a counterflow in Genbu's ether conduits, causing a critical overload.
So Genbu's broken?
Oh no! My words can't reach him anymore! Genbu is just going to dive deeper and deeper. Then...
Dumbo, git! That's what happens when you use antiquated parts!
The Cloud Sea has a similar density to water. As we dive, the pressure will keep building. By 500 peds, a human would be crushed completely.
And all that force will weigh down on Genbu?
What's our depth now?
2,200 peds, sir. We are diving at a rate of 120 peds per minute.
And Genbu's depth limit?
25,000, give or take.
That'd give us just over 3 hours.
Whoa, Charlotte's good at maths.
Bite me. This ain't good. Hey, chum, there's a pressure-resistant pod in the palace's southern tower. You guys at least should get in and escape.
What about you and everyone else?
Don't worry about us.
How can I possibly not worry about you? Isn't there any other way? Some way to save everyone?
Only Pandoria can tell Genbu what to do. If it won't budge for her, it's no use. Apart from that, all we can do is try to evacuate as many people as we can. But with just 3 hours.
I think you mentioned before, you control Genbu using the Omega Fetter, right?
Yeah, but
Where is it?
inside Genbu's head. It's straight south from the palace, through Genbu's spinal column.
I will go.
You'll go. Pirate, what are you...
The Omega Fetter is originally Ophion's control core. And Ophion is my artifice. I can't be 100% sure, but I think I might be able to fix it.
Pyra?
Pyra being serious? They tried to kill Pyra 1 minute ago.
That's a totally separate issue. Isn't that what you'd say, Rex?
What? Oh, yeah. I guess it is.
And that's why.
Friend Pyra. Tora get it! Then Tora and Poppy also lend help!
Looks like we're in too. Dromak?
I would have it no other way.
That's settled then. Stay out of our way, old man. Got it?
You would all risk your lives for this. For the sake of Tantal, though we attempted to destroy the Aegis.
It's not about Tantal.
Then why?
You're a king, right? You ought to be able to figure it out.
Rex, you are...
Morag?
You leave me little choice.
Zeke, where was the fetter again? How do we get there?
I won't just tell you. I'll take you right to it.
Zeke?
Save it, old man! You better make a start on evacuating the people. Though with us on the case, your efforts are probably going to be wasted.
Understood.
No time for chit-chat. Let's go!
Yeah!
Rex ist so nett. Nö. Wie hat er vorhin so schön gesagt, Sieg, Rex ist zu nett für diese Welt. Aber darum sind ja die Erwachsenen da, um ihn vor sich selbst zu bewahren. Der Weg zur Omega-Fessel ist leider kein Spaziergang. Diese Stadt hier, Eosoia, liegt am obersten Rand der Schneefelder. Wenn ihr draußen vor dem Palast nach links schaut, seht ihr die Ruinen des Theos Pitti-Tempels. Ruinen mitten in Stadt? Yep. Und zwar welche von der richtig ruinierten Sorte. Jedenfalls gibt es hinter diesen Ruinen irgendwo ein Tor. Das Theosoir Hintertor. Da müssen wir durch. Und danach müssen wir nur noch eine halbe Ewigkeit den Säulen nach unten folgen. Das klingt ja super einladend. Aber Zeit drängt, oder? Schnell in Schneefelder rein. Hey, ich war noch nicht fertig. Also, erst durch die Genbu-Schneefelder durch. Irgendwann erreichen wir dann den alten Säulenkorridor. Den durchqueren wir. Dann finden wir die Omega-Fessel. Reiseplan grauslig lang. Tora wird schon von Zuhören dursig. Oh, Meister Pond sieht wirklich dösig aus. Lass die Scherze, Tora. Es geht hier um Siegs Heimat. Das ganze Land braucht uns. Tora wird gebraucht. Tora ist hellwach. Tora übernimmt Führung. Lasst uns gehen. Wir müssen uns beeilen. Danke, Kameraden. Das vergesse ich euch nie. Also nochmal. Raus hier und dann links rum. Und dann... Tora weiß ganz Weg auswendig. Alle Tora nach. Weil, wie ich mittlerweile weiß, sind die erst aktiv, wenn sie hier aufblitzen.
Time to
Talia.
run wild and free. I can open anything.
Critical update in...
Hier geht's ja ab, ey. Hey. Hey, du magst Rex trotzdem, ja, ich mag ihn ja auch. Geht gerade voll in die falsche Richtung, ne? Nenn ich mal.
Hey,
ja.
look what I found.
Theosor I Hintertor.
Congratulations.
Okay, hier haben wir dann... Wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe. Was ist passiert, seit ich weg bin? Oh, eine Menge. Wir haben Pyra befreit. Und dürfen den König nicht töten. Wir müssen ihn jetzt retten. Was ich voll nicht gut finde. So, aber... weil mir mittlerweile die Schulter ziemlich weh tut, werden wir dann an dieser Stelle für heute Feierabend machen. Und ich finde das sogar einen sehr schönen Punkt. Weil ein bisschen was weiß ich ja noch. Wie gesagt, meinen privaten Save habe ich mittlerweile pausiert. Ja. Das heißt, wir werden dann an einem bestimmten Punkt in der Story ankommen, wo ich auch nicht mehr weiß, was kommt. Ich habe meinen privaten Save, mache ich gerade nur Nebenquests. Weil ja, privat will ich sie machen. Und ich denke, das ist hier ein sehr guter Punkt. Morgen werden wir hier weitermachen und werden dann zusehen, wie weit wir kommen. Eventuell fange ich morgen ein bisschen eher an. Kann also sein, hier schon 5 oder so. Am besten dazu einfach Twitter und oder die Twitch-App im Auge behalten. Ja, wer da Interesse dran hat, das war verkehrt. Hier einmal Twitter-Link. Und wer möchte, hier die Twitch-App. Wobei bei der Twitch-App bin ich mir nicht sicher, ob ich demnächst eventuell auf Discord wechsle oder ob ich bei der Twitch-App bleibe. Weiß ich noch nicht. Ja. Ansonsten immer noch Hammer Story. Ich kann so viel sagen. Beim nächsten Mal wird's episch. Storytechnisch. Sollte man sich wirklich nicht entgehen lassen. Ich bin aufgestanden, ich bin hier aufgesprungen und mit dem kaputten Knie heißt das was. Bin in die Küche gestürmt, habe eine Kippe geraucht. Und dachte mir nur, ey, what the fuck. Alter, what the fuck. In diesem Sinne, ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Ja, dem einen oder anderen den Abend ein bisschen versüßt. Ich suche gleich noch jemanden raus zum Hosten. Ja, und ansonsten vielen Dank für den Support, für die Hosts, die reingekommen sind. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, euch hat es ein bisschen gefallen. Euch allen noch einen schönen Abend. Schlaft gut, wenn es soweit ist. Träumt was Schönes. Würde mich freuen, wenn ihr morgen wieder einschaltet, wenn es weitergeht mit Xenoblade Chronicles 2. In diesem Sinne, gute Nacht, schlaft schön, bis zum nächsten Mal.